all for you, and it's about also giving you motivation and guidance, insight, tools, and of course, entertainment. All under the motto of the Crowd1 motto that you all know. Yes, exactly. Impossible is nothing. And if you want to share thoughts, feedback, or why not share and post some pictures, please do that using the hashtag Crowd1Live. So let's kick off this celebratory event with a man who needs no further presentation. He's your visionary leader and the founder of Crowd1, Jonas Erik Werner.
Wow, what an introduction of this day. Fantastic performance, and we have just started. I couldn't believe that it should be this fun to change the online world. When we started this operation with this company 1.5 years ago, we decided that we should change the online world and give millions and millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions of people all around the world the chance and the opportunity to be a part of a world that is only for a few. A handful of large corporations are having the whole market. But the vision and the goal for Crowd1 was to make millions of holes in the bubble of all the money and let it rain down to people in all countries around the globe. And I couldn't imagine that we should have this start that we have been having. The first year was a total success. The first pre-launch year, we had 1 million members all around the world, beating up most of the records in this industry. The second year, 2020, was a really tough start for the whole world. Most of the world became in lockdown, and we had to change as a company. We had to move much faster into the online, the real online networking world. And we did it. And it's so important why we did it. We did it because we had to. We had to move really fast. Today, 6 months into 2020, we are very close to 7 million members all around the world. And I know that before July is ended, we will be more than 10 million. And up until today, what I have said, the reality have always been better. During the lockdown, during the spring, I had thousands and thousands of messages from people all around the world explaining how happy they were that Crowd1 was in their life. And the reason I say this is because I really believe from my heart that most people on the globe in the future will need a second business, a business online, a business that can be there when it's tough times. And I promise there will always be tough times. When we started the company, we decided that this company should be a company for all people. And if you want the company for all people, you need to create something where you don't need a lot of knowledge from before. That's why we call this business the 5-minute business. And today you will see a lot of new tools, updates in this company that will make this business even easier and more available for more people. And the only thing you need in this business is a mobile phone. If you have a mobile phone in your hand, you are ready to build this business. That's why we are going to become 10, 20, 50, 100, 200 million, and so on and so on. Because we are not only giving people all around the world the opportunity to take a part of the largest movement in the history of mankind, we do it in a way that all people can handle. The 5-minute business, the mobile business. But it's also important, as I said before, that you will get something from it, from the business and from the industry. And we have created the absolutely strongest bonus plan ever in the online industry. And this bonus plan is not only give to the people that are the best salespeople or the best leaders. This bonus plan is for everybody. And already, beginning or middle of second year, our numbers is 20, 30 times better than the industry before. And the reason we have created a business and the bonus plan for the online world. We are the next generation online network. We are the next generation online business. We are a global network. And to make all of the members all around the world secure with this company and to trust us that we will deliver, we are working with the best. We are not trying to create all the products and services in the largest industries online. We are working with the best. And later today, you will see some of our first product launches online. And I promise you, in July, we will beat some really great records. A couple of days ago, some large website that lists the top websites in the world listed us number 750 something. And I can promise you, to become on the top 1,000 list in the world in a year, you need to do something right. And in this case, it's not only the company doing something right. All of us are doing something right together. We wouldn't be anything without all of you, millions of leaders, millions of members all around the world. In Australia, in Vietnam, in Colombia, in Brazil, in South Africa, in Kenya, in Norway. It doesn't matter. This business is for everybody. And we have just started. We are still in a pre-launch period of time. And in 2020, we will deliver and we will deliver. We will deliver the best tools, the best updates, the best technology. We will bring this technology to all parts of the world. And we will deliver products online in all the big areas, in entertainment, in gaming, in the way we live, in the commerce world. We will be there, and we will show all people, because they are always there when you do something new. You know, a couple of years ago, nobody believed that we would need any more than 7 computers in the world. Nobody believed in mobile phones. You don't need any mobile phones. You have a phone in your home. Or maybe you can find one in the city. Look at us today. And of course, there's people telling us, and they have told me every day since we started, that this will not work. You can't do this. This is wrong. And the only way, and we are doing it every single day, is to show them that they are wrong. And it's tough to say that this is not working when we are growing with millions of new members all around the world every month. Again, today we are going to have a fantastic and a magical day. This is the second Crowd1 World event. And today it's the first really big launch event when we will show the world that we will deliver to all our members the best products and services online ever. Thank you very much, all members around the world. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with all of you. And I promise you that I will not sleep until we are the largest company online. But now it's time for the chief of this operation, the CEO, Mr. Johan Stahl von Holstein. Welcome up on the stage.
Okay, everybody. It's great to be on stage. It's amazing to know that you're speaking for millions of people all around the world. And I have a really, really important message today. Maybe one of my most important speeches in my life. Because I need to clarify a number of things about the organization and the company that we're working with and what we are intending to do. And what we're actually doing right now. I need to address this lecture to politicians and legislators. I need you to understand why we are important for your countries. I need journalists to listen to this to see and understand why we're different, what changes we're about to do, and why this is so important. I'm talking to your leader for the long-term commitment and passion that you need to put in and the sustainable way that you need to work with us in the long run. And I'm talking to all you millions of members for who I'm really here, for who ITC Group is really here. ITC Group is under establishment, and it's been much more troublesome and taken much more time than we could ever have imagined. That is not important. The important thing that we are positioning an organization in Europe where we need to be compliant, transparent, and where we need to obey the laws and legislations of the European community. Why is this important? It's important because we need you to know and understand that we are here for the long term. We need to take away the suspicion that this industry has and all the worries that people have about who we are and what we are. We need to be transparent and compliant. And when ICT is established as it needs to be, we will take over more and more of the Crowd1 organization and network, and I will be the CEO of that organization. So there is nothing to bother about or worry about in the terms and in the semantics of getting to that position, because we know where we're going and why. The ITC Group, we're here because we are going to supply the Crowd1 library with products. Products that you can take and find because you need them. Products that will let you consume to make a profit, recommend to sell, or where you can buy entire companies around the products that we will be offering through the network. It will be a Spotify of products for you to take yourself from where you are to where you want to be. And this is for the legislators and politicians. We are not selling a financial mean. Nobody is making investments in Crowd1 or ICT Group. There are no returns on investments because it's not an investment. We are selling products, we are selling our system, we are giving away an enormous library in a couple of years of endless amounts of products. And when we get to this position, we're going to have products for doctors, firemen, dog owners, women and men, children and old. We're going to fill this thing with digital products that can be distributed into your countries. And that's going to be of immense importance for you. We're not going to give bribe to corrupt politicians. We're not there for the politicians. We're there for the people who need jobs, who need revenues, who needs to make money on what we can supply them with. And more importantly is that these products are actually going to lift your entire society. Because today, most of the countries around the world have to wait 10, 15, maybe 20 years to get the technology and apps and software that's delivered every day of the year all over the world. 20,000 apps and software is delivered every day, 365 days a year. We will deliver them to you years and years ahead of what you would have had them otherwise. And this is important because new technology is what drives productivity, efficiency, and profits. And as that happens, as sales commissions are paid out to your countries, people will have jobs, they will make money, they will pay taxes, they will lift your company. We will destroy the digital divide and actually create digital equality in the world. I fundamentally believe this. And this is of such importance that you have to ask yourself, why hasn't this been done before, if it's possible? It hasn't been done before because of the hen and the egg scenario. What's first, the first egg or the first hen? If you want to build an organization like this, you can't find the products before you have the sales organization. You can't get a sales organization before you have the products. What Crowd1 has been able to establish miraculously over this last year is that we have now the sales organization of 6 million people that will enable me to find the products that will change these countries in its foundations. We now have the hen. And if we know that we have the hen, of course we're going to get the egg. And we have a couple of roosters, which means we'll have hundreds of hens and thousands of eggs. We are going to make this happen. And I need all you members to be as long-term as committed as we are to get this library up in place. I need you leaders to be supportive and teach and lift the people below you to the levels of your knowledge of sales. And I need you all to do the education. We're going to improve our education packages considerably. I need you to listen to the inspiration that you get from Peter Jacobson and from people like me, because I fundamentally believe that if somebody taps you in the back, believes in you, helps you, inspires you, helps you to understand never to give up, never take no for an answer, to work day and night, you will go places. You will be part of this fantastic movement, and we will make this happen. Thank you all. Have a great day.